Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Plexi Film Show. This is AJ, and I have a guest that you are probably familiar with,
Daniel.
and he's probably the number one Arcane fan that I know personally. Like, this guy, every time I hang out with him, he's always wearing an Arcane t shirt. He's always talking about Arcane. Everywhere we go, he's always looking for Arcane merch. So, I would say you are definitely the number one fan of Arcane I have ever known in my life.
I should have brought my bracelets.
Yes, I agree. You definitely should. I have them, and I forgot to wear them ever since we were in a rush.
Yeah.
But yes,
I just forgot about them because they're on my closet shelf.
yes. Also, if you want to, you can move your mic to the way you are comfortable with, so you can actually speak right up.
I've been trying.
There you go. You comfortable now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for those who do not know, the Summer Exposure is a summer series that I've started for the radio show where the guest is the host, and I sit back, relax, send feedback, and respond to how I feel to their questions and topics. Anywho, Danny, it's all yours.
Because I want to talk about last weekend. This gentleman bought me a Jinx Funko Pop.
I did. You found it, and
I
you were
begged.
$1 off.
I was $2 off.
Well,
but yeah.
$2 off, yeah. And I was like, here, you can have my $2. And for some reason, Zach was like, here's $2 back. How do you feel since you have the Jinx Funko Pop?
My life's been completed because like AJ knows I'm a big Jinx fan.
Big Jinx fan, number one Jinx fan, and Arcane fan, all together. He does edits, and he'll promote that at the end of the show where he does edits.
Probably my Instagram too, but
Yes, exactly. Anywho, go on.
So I'm gonna talk about this real quick. Do you think Arcane season 2 was better in season 1 or worse in season 1?
I would say better, in my opinion, because it is the most impactful. It is the most action-packed for sure. Story-wise, it is all over the place, but I feel like it did bring it all back together in the last few episodes for sure. And it still tosses up in the air that it's not over. So I feel like a show can be as messy as it wants as long as it brings it back together.
Like I told you, this one guy on YouTube, he called it the annihilation of a masterpiece, and a lot of the comments were not nice.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Because season 2 was really good, but in my opinion, I think season 1 was just that much better.
Yeah.
Because unlike season 1, it was a little more fast paced.
Yeah.
And then we got some cliffhangers.
Yeah.
That were good cliffhangers, like the crow,
Yeah.
the blimp.
I'll be honest with you, because of how they did the episodes in both seasons, season 1 does feel like two different seasons. Like in the middle of it, because the first 3 episodes are pretty much setting it up, and you're already in.
Yeah.
It's so fast, but it just, you don't need it. You don't need to go any slower. It's perfect length the way it is.
I mean, like season 1, they took their time.
Each episode is 40 minutes to an hour, so I don't think it is fast paced. I think it is pretty comfortably paced, but it is such an in depth of a story to where I can understand where people can think it's going too fast.
Well, my hopes was for the final act, like November 23rd when it came out. I was like, please have the episode be like an hour 20 long. And I'm like 54 minutes. No.
There is some episodes or some shows that do that where you would think the episode would be twice as long when it's maybe 10 or 20 minutes longer. Like the finale for regular show, it's only like 10 or 20 minutes longer. Because normal episode's 11 minutes and the finale was like 30 minutes. So.
Yeah. Another thing, so I'm gonna say this. My overall opinion, Arcane, it's a really good show.
Yes.
And it set up like more like, I would say like pathways, like Noxus.
Yeah.
I don't remember the other names of the places because I
There's
play
just
League
so
of Legends.
Yeah, there's just so many places. I know the upcoming maybe series that's coming out, isn't it focusing on
Noxus.
Noxus?
It's called Iron Chains.
Are you excited about that?
I mean, Mel's gonna be in it. And like
Fair.
Arcane character. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'm excited, but also not at the same time. Like, I feel like it ended the way I feel like a show should end, on a cliffhanger. I know not many people like cliffhangers because of how our brain works today. It's very short. Like, you need to know the answer when. The reason why our brains think we need to know the answers because our answer is always found on our phones. When's the news? Oh, what's the weather like? You can look at it on your phone. That's why people are so like used to knowing the answers for everything because it's on their phone. They can find it at their convenience. When I feel like a film or a TV show or a video game ends with a cliffhanger, just perfectly to the point where it like destroys the character, I feel like is a great way to end it. I don't think it needs to resolve it, but that's just me. But who knows?
So
That's just my opinion.
with that cliffhanger in Arcane, I feel like it settled the story that Arcane is done, it's gone, it's finished. But the cliffhanger was Noxus with Mel, and that like that crow. I don't know that crow's name.
Do you want me to look it up real quick?
Yeah, that three-eyed crow. He belongs to somebody, and Noxus, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's just Swain Crow as of right now because that's all it's saying. Swain Crow, Noxian invasion of Ionia. So it could be that. Swain, so who knows? Who knows?
But with Arcane, it set up the Noxus sequel instead of saying, "Oh, Arcane might continue." It had like the cliffhanger is like, "Oh, maybe Jinx is alive. Maybe Echo will go find Jinx and like all that."
Yeah.
Or Echo just like kind of like gave up. He's like, "Yeah, she's gone."
Yeah, she did. I don't know. I just feel like
how Echo is probably gonna go look for Jinx.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like Ionia would be after Noxus.
Yeah. Be it I am very far, but like my brain on Arcane, because I've only watched it once and I've tried back watching it for the second time. I tried going back and watching the show for the second time. I got to like episode 3 and I don't have Netflix and I would have to do something. So I would always forget to come back and watch it and continue it. So I know the first like 3 episodes really well, but the ending, all I really remember is just Jinx potentially being dead. So
with me, I got an Arcane when season 2 came out because of TikTok.
Yeah.
So I watched season 2 and then season 1 like a month later.
It's okay. Like I mentioned before on the radio show, but for you, because you haven't heard it, one of my friends from my freshman year of college introduced me to Arcane. And I remember watching the first few episodes, and I completely forgot what the show was called. And for some reason, when I was at my friend's house, we changed the show. I don't know why. We just, after the first 3 episodes, we watched another show that night. But then years later, when season 2 was announced, and I remember hearing all about Arcane, I'm like, I've never heard of this show. What are you talking about? And then I remember seeing pictures and stuff. And I was like, fine, I'll get into this show. Watched the first episode. Oh, this show that my friend introduced me to, that one. So that's how that happened. So it was really, really awesome that that's how the show was introduced to me, was because one of my friends that I just stayed at just introduced me to the show during season 1. And I've watched all of season 1, and then I watched season 2 with Quinn. So
with me for season 2, I watched the first 3 episodes when like the day after it came out. And then for Act 2 and Act 3, I stayed up until 3 a.m. to watch them.
Jesus.
And for Act 2, I cried like a baby. I was like, no, Andrew, no.
I just remember grinding on the season 2 because that Sunday was the last episode out. And I remember Quinn and I just saying, watch the episode before the show starts and we'll talk about it during the show. So that's pretty much what we did. It was really like perfect timing. I don't know how we did it, but it was perfect timing. But yeah. How would you give the show overall out of both seasons out of 10?
So for season 1, I would say 9.5 out of 10.
9.5?
And then like season 2, it has season 1 is almost perfect, I feel like.
Yeah.
The pacing, all the stories. Season 2, it kind of got a little rough on the edges.
Yeah.
The pacing kind of got sloppy.
That just shows you how messy the story got.
Yeah, the story got messy. It got really messy. I'll give season 2 like an 8.25.
Okay. I feel like those are good ratings.
It's still a really good show.
Yeah.
It's still a really good show, and I recommend watching.
So overall, 17 out of 20. So
it's not too bad. It's a really good show. It had some ups and downs in season 2. Season 1 has some sloppy moments too, but I mean season 2 is like the whole galore of like sometimes slop. Like
yeah,
I just can't explain it.
I mean, think about it. This show came out from a game, so even though you don't need much knowledge of the game for the characters, it is like think about it's messy because it was based off the game. So
one thing I loved about League of Legends is they incorporated the Arcane lore into their characters.
Well, because the creators officially said that Arcane is the new canon, like it's like the official canon now. Instead of and everything that what they had originally,
gone,
just gone. Yep. Not even part of the main canon anymore.
And even added Mel to the game too. I remember that. I was like, no way. She wasn't a character in the game before. I was like, there's no.
I tried playing that on mobile. It's pretty shite. Like it's pretty bad. And then I don't know. I just was like, you know what? It's mobile. There's a reason why it's probably crap. And I didn't want to download it on my computer because I didn't want to download 2 freaking softwares just to download it. So I was like, yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna ask you, what is your overall ratings for both seasons?
Both seasons, I would give the first one a good 9 out of 10, and the second one the same thing as you, an 8.25. I don't know. I feel like both shows are really good. But yeah, it is a pretty good show. I mean, I don't think it is perfect. Nothing is perfect. So I'd never give a show a 10 out of 10 or a movie a 10 out of 10 or a game. Because there's always room for improvement. But yeah.
Nothing to kind of rant about Mbessa's death. That was so out of... Like, you know she's going to die in the last episode. Yeah. But it was like, she didn't even get punched. She just got grappled by vines and died.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way. You make up this big bad character. And it's like, oh,
I didn't really like her that much though. I don't think we were supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, she was the big bad guy. She took Caitlyn under her wing, tried to corrupt her, and then Maddie was part of Noxus, and then you were supposed to hate Maddie and Mbessa.
I didn't really have. I don't think Maddie was on the screen much enough for me to even care or like even be mad over. Like, she was on for 1 episode, maybe 2.
She met Vi in Act 2, in the first act, and then...
But, she wasn't in the episodes for long. She was, in maybe 1 episode and then in the future episode, and that was pretty much it.
She wasn't even in Act... She was in Act 2, once.
Yeah.
And then she was in Act 3, once.
Yeah.
Or twice.
So, even if she was in it, she wasn't in that.
She wasn't important.
She wasn't seen that long, so I didn't really have strong feelings. I was just like, another person died. It's just my reaction when she died.
Oh, she got backfired. Get wrecked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. Everyone's reaction to her betraying Caitlyn, I'm like, you saw it coming, and they're like, this.
The only thing I really thought of her was like, oh no, it's another love interest of Caitlyn instead of Vi. Oh darn. It was just like, okay, let's see where this goes. Maybe I'm just that open-minded, even though I love Vi and Caitlyn. I like their relationship, but it's so toxic to the point where I was like, you know what? Let's see where this goes. See if she actually finds a relationship that's healthy. Nope, it was not healthy.
No. Speaking of Vi, what do you think of her, little emo stint in, Act 2 episode 1?
I wish it was a little bit longer. I understand it was supposed to be a sequence, but I feel like it should have been maybe 1 or 2 length. It doesn't even have to be long. Just at least maybe 1 or 2. Even the full episode. It wasn't even a full episode. It was maybe half.
It was a third of it probably.
Yeah. So you could have at least made it the full episode, but because considering the episode was mainly about Vice, so you would think they would just make the whole episode a character development rather than just 10 seconds.
I haven't watched it in probably a few months. It goes, Act 1, Episode 1 is Vander and Jinx. And Episode 2 isn't it you get Emo Vi and then Jinx and then...
I don't remember the episode order.
I can't remember either. But I know Episode 3 was when Isha blew up. I was like, no!
Wasn't it?
That was a child.
Who carried Vi when she was going through that phase?
Loris. my goat, bro. When he died, I was so sad.
I couldn't remember his name. Isn't it like Vander's brother or friend or whatever?
No, it was a random homeless guy on the street.
Oh, never mind. I don't know. I just because look how like close they are, Loris and Vander. That's why I was like, I thought they were brothers.
In one of the in Act 3, when Vi was recovering from her wound from against Noxus,
Yeah.
she saw Vander, but it was just Loris.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But like, I just really liked Loris. He was a really cool guy to take care of Vander. Do you know if there's even a relationship like
I don't think there is.
Like family? Because they look too similar to not be like related.
I think that was the idea was because of
that lore.
No, it's because he looked like Vander, so I think they gave her the Vi for like some comfort. But yeah, like he was Vi was hallucinating that Loris was Vander, and he was talking, and I'm like, man, he's dead, isn't he? Still.
Yeah, it definitely got me, as you can tell right now. But like, dang, I was just like, damn, this guy's cool. This guy's really cool. He took care of everything.
I was so happy. I was like, oh, we got a friend. I'm like, why'd you kill him?
Hey, that's what Cyberpunk is. Every time you meet a new character, nope, they're dead.
That shit made me cry. I was so upset. I was like, what?
Maybe that'll be next spring. That's what we'll be talking about.
Hopefully. I can't find it. Yeah, I can't. I'll probably show you later, but
that's fine. But you have anything else you'd like to talk about?
Talk about the story, like the Arcane. I know you don't really know the story, but
go ahead.
Season 1 was all about how we like kind of grow attached to like Violet, Clagger, Milo, Powder, Vander, all of them, just to all get murked by Powder. And then
I would definitely even though it's part of the story, man, how bad Jinx got freaking brainwashed to the point where she doesn't know that Vi actually tried coming back, or she was about to come back at least, and then she couldn't come back. Damn.
You come to prison.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, she's gonna be brainwashed forever, isn't she? I was like, no, she was just becoming healthy too. I was like, no. And it just like every time, like, because whenever Jinx would, go a little bit of crazy or just having flashbacks, and that like audio would repeat, it's like, only if you knew, your sister actually cares about you.
I mean, that did kind of help the story of like Violet and Jinx's relationship. Like, yeah. Because it took a hard like, I hate you, I'm gonna murder you.
Yeah, it was definitely a twist and turn for sure.
Okay, so did you watch the season 1 finale?
I watched all of the episodes.
But when it came out.
So I watched season 1 fully once season 2, like Act 1 came out. So no.
Bro, the amount of whiplash from season 1's cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I was like, man, thank God I wasn't attached to Arcane until it finished.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that everyone usually, like, let's be honest here, I think it was COVID that Breaking Bad wasn't really popular until COVID.
Yeah.
So, and Breaking Bad came out in 2013. Yeah.
That was like the 2000s.
Breaking Bad.
Like 2007, I thought.
No, Bad season releases dates. Oh, you were right. It ended in 2013. Sorry. So you were right. No, but yeah, season 1 came out in 2008, and then the last season was 2012 and 2013.
Jesse.
But it's still like a long time that the show wasn't really, really big until COVID.
I feel like
because that's when I watched it was during COVID.
I feel like when Iron Chains comes out, Arcane would get that spike and like watch time again. Like K-pop, okay, I'm not talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Like they both have sequels coming out, but Cyberpunk probably more earlier. So season 1's gonna get that spike, and then when they get a sequel of that K-pop movie, spike in the watch time again.
I was gonna say I haven't watched K-pop, Ghost Hunters or whatever it's called. Demon Hunters.
Ghostbuster.
That would be funny. No, I'll probably watch that and do an episode. Not sure when, but it'll probably be this fall, so we actually can talk about it during its at least crave. It'll probably pop off again this fall because of the seasonal, like, what is it called? Cabin fever. The seasonal cabin fever comes around.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it'll spike up again. So who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you watch that just because you thought I loved Arcane. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. I got addicted instantly. Their soundtrack's incredible, but this is Arcane. So back to Arcane. How do you think about the soundtracks for season 1 and 2?
So the soundtrack, I personally like season 1 soundtrack better than the second one, because season 2 was a lot of repeats from season 1, and then a lot of stuff from season 2 were already like it was just a bunch of one-hit wonders because of Arcane. Like I've never heard of Paint the Town Blue. I've never heard of that artist until that song came out.
I've heard of Heimerdinger. That's about it.
I'll say, who made the song Paint the Town Blue by Ashniko? Yeah, I've never heard of her until this song. This is what she looks like. She just looks like a humanoid version of Jinx.
Oh, I know. I've seen. She did the live performance.
Yeah, she did a live performance after season 2.
But
I never heard of her until then. So.
But I feel like Arcane season 1 was a better soundtrack overall
because very, very beautiful.
It actually had the songs had no offense like season 2.
Yeah.
But like Cocktail Molotov, that really had no meaning behind it. Spin the Wheel had meaning behind it. Like most of the songs had out of a music video had no meaning behind it. But season 1, every song had a meaning.
My favorite one's Our Love.
Yeah. So I don't remember the names that well. But Dynasty Dystopia had a meaning of because Jinx and Echo were they were kids and they were friends. And Guns for Hire is trying to get her sister back.
Our Love was during all the romances that was happening during season 1. So I think it was between. I can't think of the names right now.
The only song from season 2 that actually came in the feels was probably Wasteland.
Yeah.
Because it was Jinx. It was signifying. I can't say the word. Solidifying that Jinx was gonna
die. Yeah. So here, I'll play the song for Our Love real quick, and we'll be right back. So.
But every song in season 1 has some sort of significant.
In the second one as well.
The second one has so. Yeah, one.
Paint the Town Blue was just showing that Jinx was all over the place, known by everyone.
It was meant to show
and that she somehow everyone started a gang because of her.
Yeah, Heavy as a Crown was had no meaning. It's a good song, but there was no general meaning behind it. I Can't Hear It Now was solidifying that Caitlyn's mom died because of Jinx.
Yeah,
Renegade, Sucker. Sucker's a really good song. It's a really good song, but
bro's jealous that season 2 has a bunch of one hits.
But it's just there's no meaning behind it. To Ashes and Blood, that had a meaning.
That one, yeah. To Ashes and Blood's pretty
Remember
good.
Me had a meaning.
Yeah.
That Korean or Japanese?
That's probably the love one between Echo and...
This is the Isha song when she sacrificed herself. Had a meaning behind it. The Beast had no meaning behind it. Spin Wheel had meaning behind it. The French song, I can't say that name still, but
yeah, the one
had a meaning behind it. Fantastic. It's fantastic, ain't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic, ain't it? Yeah. Talking about fantastic.
Also, one thing I liked was that they reused Enemy for the intro in season 2. I was like, yes!
It's okay. This was literally my reaction when I rewatched season fully going through season 1. I was like, why did they choose Enemy? This song is so old and they're bringing it back. I was like,
disrespect.
Well, because Enemy was already, no offense. Enemy to me was Happy for Pharrell Williams, and I forget what that Justin Timberlake song as well. It's just so overplayed that no one cares about it anymore.
I mean, Enemy. It's a really good.
It is a good produced song, but it's
good song
so
for Arcane. I feel
overplayed. But they could have chosen any other song.
That
though.
one?
No, I got this feeling. There, I got this feeling. Yeah, not that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no clue then.
I'll play it real quick. You haven't heard the controversy about Justin Timberlake
Oh,
right
I have.
now? Okay. I was going to say, but that song is, it's just like all the others. It's just so overplayed. It's just done. I'm burnt out on it. You know?
Yeah. So, also, what do you think about, like, how do I say this? These side characters like Clagger, Milo. I
wouldn't say they're side characters.
They're more
main characters that got killed off.
I wouldn't call them main characters. They had screen time, but there's kind of they were used to progress the story.
Yeah.
Like Felicia, the father.
So I feel like Milo, Clagger, and all of them were. I'll be honest with you. I know it's sad, but once they weren't brought up for a really long time until the ending, I completely forgot about them. But in the moment, though, when it came back, I'm like, no, why would you do that?
I was like,
but dude, they were. It's just the fact that if that mission wasn't failed and they were still alive, their relationship, like all of them, would be a lot stronger.
Silk will be dead probably.
Yeah, but like, damn, just all the relationship with all of them, especially with Powder, instead of like making fun of Powder, I guarantee they would all be stronger.
I mean, it was only kind of Milo that made fun of Powder.
Yeah.
And the best part, Milo gave her name.
Yeah, that's true.
She uses every job. I'm like, oh, the name. Why? So in season 2, episode 7, I was like, oh, a perfect reality. I'm like, Clagger? No, he's alive in this one. I'm like, this man could have been hot.
So, what do you think is a better name for Jinx or Powder? Powder or Jinx?
Powder. Okay, so Powder has a significant feeling to Vi because it's a child. It's just his name. But I feel like Jinx overall is a more better, impactful name.
Yeah.
Because it's more well known than Powder. Because Powder is just kind of that little kid that was used to build up to Jinx.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. I like them both. But ever since I know how the character was made, and it makes me feel bad for even calling her Jinx. So I always just like, man, I feel sad when I say Jinx instead of Powder.
I mean, the one thing I feel sad about is like...
What do you think, even though she's acclaimed dead, if she's back, who knows? Because everyone's like, oh my god, she's definitely... Okay, we don't know. We don't know. Do you think she would come back to be actual sisters with Vi again, or no? Or do you think her brain won't let her?
No, so remember that hallucination of Silk in that cell?
Mm-hmm.
Saying you gotta leave to break the cycle?
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense for her to come back and re-enter into that cycle of killing, harm.
Well, I'm saying, do you think she would come back to Vi and be sisters with her again?
I feel like...
Or do you think they'll forever be enemies because she was brainwashed so hard?
There'll be sisters because remember what she said during the final, like, I'm always with you, sis.
Yeah.
So she will be sisters, but I feel like it's more Echo or Vi find Jinx, and then they try to follow her and try to find her.
Yeah.
I mean, another thing I'll say Echo finds Jinx because they kind of pointed towards that Vi kind of had to move on.
Yeah.
Because of her death. Because like with Clagger, with Vander, she mourned his death, and then Clagger and Milo, she mourned their death. And I feel like Jinx's death kind of had more reason behind it because of the fact the song was Wasteland, and it was saying, please let me go. Like that's like 5 seconds. So it kind of made sense. Like probably Vi had to move on to like.
I mean, it's a good way to develop each other's characters if they just actually don't look for each other. They know that they're fine, but if they just have their time to themselves.
I think that Vi doesn't know she's alive. If she's alive.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Echo would be the one to find her.
Mm-hmm.
Because Echo is the one that cared about her more than, I say, Vi did, even though she was Jinx. Because, like, you could see when Jinx was fighting Echo on the bridge, he hesitated. And kablooey.
Yeah. That was such a weird sequence when Echo was first brought back. Which is like, oh, who's that? It's like, it's that dude.
I'm like, who? I'm like, oh, little man.
It took me, actually, for me, because I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I rewatched the first season. I rewatched the first season, like the first few episodes. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know Echo was from the beginning. I thought it was just another side character just brought back.
I thought it was too.
Because I was like, oh, who's this guy? Why is he brought here? Who's this dude? And then I rewatched like the first few episodes of season 1 again. I'm like, that's Echo?
that's a time boy?
That doesn't correlate. So my brain is just like shocked. I know like a lot of people would make sense of it, but like but when you're watching the show pretty much fully, you just think of everything other than that.
So like another thing I want to kind of point out is that, so it's kind of sad to think about this, but Vi is usually the one that. So you know how in like season 1 when Vander, Clagger, and Milo died and she was walking away, she go to a corner and cried and like hid her pain.
Yeah.
Well, in season 2 when Jinx died, she screamed at the top of her lungs, and when Jinx got sad or mad, she would scream at the top of her lungs.
Yeah.
But in the last episode, she was the quiet one. So they kind of swapped roles, like with their feelings. Instead of being quiet, Vi was loud. Instead of being loud, it was quiet. That really hurt to think about. I was like, damn.
I mean, to be honest, Jinx went from the quiet one to very, very, very loud to being like, you know what, there's no reason to be loud anymore again.
I mean, it kind of is like...
I feel like Vi has always been the loud one, though. She's always been the one that would make action, do things, and say things for...
Not my phone. Yeah.
Vi was always the one that would make the decisions for everyone, and she was always like the outspoken one.
But I mean, like, her feelings, she hid them. She hid them.
Yeah.
Like, even her emo phase, she would scream under the water, drown herself.
Gosh, I'm sorry, emo Vi can get it. I'm just saying.
Dude, I remember seeing that Tuesday. I'm like, oh my gosh, no.
Vi is literally the animated version of Rhea Ripley. Vi is just the animated version of Rhea Ripley.
So for anyone that doesn't know, I'm a big wrestling fan. I watch WWE, and Rhea Ripley is, oh my god. And he's not wrong. It's
Vi is literally just the animated version of Rhea Ripley. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, but like more anger problems.
Yeah, I would say Rhea Ripley is actually a nice person overall. Like,
she'll punch you, but
it's just, since I've heard a little bit more backstory, she definitely is a wholesome person compared to Vi.
I mean, Vi's has trauma problems.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, they're also reasonable trauma problems because of what happened in her life.
Yeah. Do you have anything else that you would like to talk about before we end the episode?
What would you rate the characters? Like Vi, Clagger. Sorry, not Clagger. Vi, Jinx, Caitlyn, Echo.
So
maybe Vander, because he was kind of a big part.
I like Vander overall.
And Silco.
But that's just because Vander really tried to protect everyone, and then he got fucked over. I feel like they should have just let him die instead of resurrected, dead, resurrected, dead, resurrected.
I mean,
they should have just let him die. He's going through so much pain because of that.
I mean, with that, so him dying, it did hurt, but when they brought him back, we had hope.
But he died again and then brought back.
Okay, the reason why he died again was because we had our hopes up, and then,
Yeah, crap. But they should have just let him die.
Okay.
Just let him die.
So
why bring him back 3 times?
I feel like with him becoming Warwick, like the glorious evolution version, was because they wanted to have Vander somewhat incorporated with Vi and Jinx's final scene, since he was their father figure after the real father died.
We still don't know what they look like. Or
we do.
We do. Yeah, I forgot.
We see him on the bridge.
Yeah. It's very hard to see it though.
So that's the crazy theory. So their mother, when we first see her on the bridge, dead.
Yeah.
Her eyes are glossed over. She wasn't dead. She was paralyzed. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, first seeing that scene, you do feel like that Vi and Powder did get stolen by Vander.
I mean, it made sense because Vander grew up with like Felicia, I would say, and because Silco grew up with Felicia too, so they were kind of
They were like a trio. And like going back seeing those scenes, I'm like, why are they all enemies? It still doesn't make sense. Like, why can't you just come back? Like,
my enemy.
it's just too many relationships that got destroyed.
So as the theory why Powder jumped into Silco that final episode of Act 1, Season 1 was because she knew him. She knew him because even though he probably looked a little different with that eye, but
yeah, who knows? But to answer your question, I did like Vander the most, but overall from beginning to end, I've always liked Vi and Caitlyn the most.
So, like, story-wise, I would have to say it goes Caitlyn, Jinx, Vi, Echo, Silco, Vander.
I didn't really get hooked on the Echo. Like,
I didn't either, but
like I don't like. I can understand why people did. It's just I felt like he was too shy. He was too shy. Was just there to save last minute. Like, there's you didn't really. I personally felt like I couldn't really get connected to Echo.
So the reason I put Vander and like Silco kind of below is because the screen time was it wasn't limited, but it was like they didn't get much.
He really didn't get a chance to get much screen time.
Oh, he's a loving father. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's a dog now. He's loving, dead. Oh, he's a bad guy. Oh, he's dead again.
Oh, he died.
I'm like, oh,
okay.
Cool.
Yeah, and then Caitlyn, since the beginning, I was like, Caitlyn's pretty cool. Caitlin's pretty cool. I hope she's important. Season 2, yeah, she's important still.
she's a enforcer.
No.
I was like, oh no, she's a good guy.
No, she's a good guy.
So
that show did make it hard to tell in whose side you were actually voting for. Like, who was really in the good and who was really in the bad was what made that show hard.
So I was a full Jinx enthusiast. So I was like, she's a good guy. And I'm like, oh, she's not a good guy.
No, that show is hard to tell in who's actually really good. I feel like Heimerdinger. He's the definition of good. He's the definition of good. Same with Vander. Vander and Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger, thank you. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Jerkbull.
But overall, those two are like the most, out of all of them, that were good.
So we haven't talked about them yet, but Jace and Victor. We haven't talked about them yet.
Ooh, we haven't. Victor had a good pace going, and then it just fucking fell out of nowhere. I'm sorry. He literally denied all the connections with her, and then was just see that one, oh my god, she actually did love me. I should do something. Like, what?
No, guess what? You can't. She's dead.
It's like you literally were pushing her away, and then out of nowhere you love her. I would say the scripting for him just got fucked over.
I mean, with Victor, his pacing was really good. I feel like
it was a good pace at the beginning, and then got fucked over
because you kind of grew attached to him because he became Jace's like study partner, and he helped Jace and then became great adventures. And so,
like I said, it was such a good pace, and they just like I said with that relationship, it was just you never liked her in the first place. You had your own rules. And then, for some reason, out of nowhere, man, I actually did love this person. Let's destroy the world. Like, what?
Like, you got attached to him. Like, oh, do you know he's dying? It's like, oh, well, I'm sad now because he's going to die. And that's, he dies.
Jace is kind of the same thing as Echo. Like, I really didn't have a strong feeling for him or against him.
Hammer time. I
don't know. He was just, most of the time when you did see him, he was like, I want to do something. Next scene. I want to do something.
Light bulb.
It's just Jace is such a weird character. Oh no.
He went schizo in Act 2.
Dude, like this is when you know shit's going down.
Okay, so back to Victor for a quick second. the way you're like, oh, I'm a normal human. I'm trying to create good. As you know, I'm a god. Let's kill the people.
Yeah, Victor went from good to really bad character.
Like
he was like out of all characters, I'm like, he will actually be the change. He'll actually be the change.
he was the change.
And he was the change, not for the good.
So
he just replaced Soko. That's all he did.
Like, we all thought he was doing good. Like, oh, he's healing people. They're gonna be free and like help. Nothing. No, like, oh, they're puppets. Like, because we see Sallow, it's like, oh, Jace, don't kill Sallow. Oh, boom.
Dead, gone forever.
I really like about Victor was they continued the Sky relationship in like season 2 with like the Void.
Yeah. That whole like
that confused me.
That like trio episode just confused the fuck out of me.
Like so with Sky, like so there was a kind of a how do you say it, like a theory going on that wasn't Sky, that was the Hex Core talking because Sky got us over the Hex Core, so it probably took her form and like try to convince him to do stuff he wouldn't do, and then became bad.
Yeah, and
then became a literal god and tried to kill thousands of people. Okay, so we had Sky and Victor. Now we have Mel and Jace.
Mel and Jace.
They fucked. And then it's like, oh, goodbye.
I feel like I don't know. I'd vote for Mel and Jace if it came to the end of it because one, they were both the most stable people compared to Victor and
a little egotistical, don't you think?
I don't know. It's just those two actually had something. What compared to Victor, I don't give a shit to. I see your piece of paper that you have feelings for me. I am blinder than around. Like that. That's just the emotion.
Like okay, so like Jace's progression, real quick. Oh, his tech almost killed people, and then so you know, I'm a genius inventor, and I'm part of the council. Oh, my boyfriend died. I need to go heal him. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, where the hell am I? Oh, I'm going crazy. Oh, I'm going to fight a god now and lose.
Yep. That's exactly how it happened.
And then Clutch Boy, Time Boy said, you know what? Not my day. Boom!
Get out of here.
Hex cord.
Leave.
Be gone.
All right. Do you have anything that you would like to add, or are you all good?
TikTok Branch 9777 and Instagram Daniel Branch 05.
You heard the guy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening into WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. This episode is episode 3. If you guys have any other people that you would like to have on your show, or on my show, and when I said your show, my show, either in the fall or spring semester, or just on any of these episodes that is called Summer Exposure, let me know. All right. Love you guys so much. All right. Love you guys so much. Talk to you later. Bye.